Welcome to National Headlines. Let's start with the Times of India. Trump lawyers seek indefinite delay of documents trial. Lawyers for former President Donald Trump asked a federal judge on Monday night to indefinitely postpone his trial on charges of illegally retaining classified documents after he left office, saying that the proceedings should not begin until all substantive motions in the case had been presented and decided. The written filing, submitted 30 minutes before its deadline of midnight, presents a significant early test for Judge Aileen Cannon, the Trump-appointed jurist who is overseeing the case. If granted, it could have the effect of pushing Trump's trial into the final stages of the presidential campaign, in which he is now the Republican frontrunner, or even past the 2024 election. The timing could be hugely consequential in Trump's case, in which he stands accused of illegally holding on to 31 classified documents after leaving the White House and obstructing the government's repeated efforts to reclaim them. Next, let's move to the headlines in the Indian Express. Extension of ED. Chief's tenure invalid. He must go 31st July, SC. Declaring as not valid in law the two tenure extensions granted by the government to Sanjay Kumar Mishra, Director of Enforcement Directorate, beyond 8 September 2021 cut-off date it had fixed, the Supreme Court Tuesday said he can continue on the post only until 31st July. This cuts short Mishra's stint as the ED chief. In November last year, the 1984 batch IRS officer was granted a second tenure extension up to 18 November 2023. Next, let's move to the Hindu. We will contest Lok Sabha elections under MVA banner in Maharashtra, says Congress. Starting the process of reviewing election preparedness of all state units ahead of the 2024 Lok Sabha polls, the Congress on 11th July announced that it will contest the election in Maharashtra as part of the Maha Vikas Aghadi (MVA) alliance. With 48 Lok Sabha seats, Maharashtra is second only to Uttar Pradesh in terms of strength in the House of the People in Parliament. The review held in Maharashtra came barely a week after the split in the Nationalist Congress Party, NCP, a constituent of the MVA along with the Congress and the Uddhav Thackeray-led Shiv Sena faction. Next, let's move to the Economic Times. Adani Enterprises, the flagship company of the Adani Group, Tuesday said it has raised 1,250 crore rupees through a private placement of non-convertible debentures, NCD. The company did not state the purpose of raising the funds in its stock exchange filing late evening. The ports to cooking oil conglomerate has lately been raising both equity and debt capital as the promoters look to develop a liquidity cushion to help with expansion and loan servicing. Adani Enterprises' long-term debt facilities have been rated A+ with a negative outlook by CARE and India Ratings. Meanwhile, its short-term facilities have been rated A1+ by CARE. Most recently, the Adani Group raised $1.38 billion through stake sales in Adani Enterprises, Adani Green Energy and Adani Transmission. The stakes were purchased by US-based GQG Partners. In all, GQG Partners has invested $3.2 billion in the Adani Group this year. Let's now move to the Telegraph. Questions arise on delay in Brij Bhushan's arrest despite Delhi police charge sheet. Reports that the Delhi police's charge sheet against Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh accuses him of sexual harassment, molestation, and stalking of 6 adult women wrestlers have prompted many lawyers to ask why the BJP parliamentarian has still not been arrested. The Indian Express reported on Tuesday that 15th June charge sheet, which a court took cognizance of last week, says that based on the investigation so far, Singh is liable to be prosecuted and punished for offences of sexual harassment, molestation and stalking. Let's finally move to the Hindustan Times. TMC set to sweep violent Smart Panchayat polls. West Bengal's ruling TMC was set for a sweep in the violence-marred Panchayat polls, with the BJP a distant second as counting for the crucial rural body elections began on Tuesday amid continuing controversy over clashes that claimed the lives of 42 people during the campaign and on polling day. For more such news and updates, subscribe to HW News English.